So today we're back to more DNA mutation shenanigans, and I feel like we can have more fun if we just start mixing DNA instead of trying to keep everything pure. So if this Chubra gets a extra DNA slot here, and then we give it cDNA, that becomes a new thing, which is a mollusket, a musketeer mollusk. Neat. Thick body and long-reaching strike. Deals extra damage when its range matches its size. Oh, that's fun. Dude, yes. So its maximum size is 3, but its range maximum is 2. So it can't be at full size if we want to use it fully, but I think we can go into a defend mission to try this out, which there are some interesting positions we start in. Like this guy here can already damage from where he's at. Actually, I think he's blocked. So if the Skritter starts over here and then the mollusket starts over here, that might be better, because then we can attack the grinder right away. I think that'll be good. Ooh, there's extra biomass up here. Well then, it's a good thing that we can reach up that far. Just gotta go up there like this, and then sit still, and then you can do extra damage if you're here, but you can't attack anything right there. So we could just dismiss and then wait for you to do something. You don't move, but you do. So now, extra damage, we can one-shot this guy. Very nice. And then you can move right down here to this guy here and take him out. Easy victory. That's working out pretty nicely. Ooh, hello. Cells with cDNA get more range maximum and minimum. That would be perfect for our mollusket here. And thankfully we can afford it. I think we might as well run with this right away. Oh wow, commander cells get fly here? This extra mission only gives 1 more biomass. I feel like I gotta take this. Big bonuses. Oh, it's a good thing we have fly too. This is all ice. And it honestly feels a little bit like cheating because we have flying in a siege mission. So once again, we have to destroy their things or just destroy them entirely. And thankfully we got some bleaches here to make some mutations a little easier to work with. And no real benefit to going over gaps quite yet. So we can go there. Oh, now the range is 223. Well, that helps. And we stay at maximum damage, so that's extra good. Not really sure what these guys are about, except that they're big and chunky, but we should make sure that you can't meet us if we're over here and attacking, so it's a good thing that we are safe in that regard. As you are, oh no, that was right there? Oh, and now you're right here, attacking the thing. Well, it's a good thing that we have range to do lots of damage to you, but sadly you're still attacking the thing there, but it's just 1 more to take you out. Okay, now you're being defensive because you can't really get over here well enough, which is good. We should probably stay away from the edge of the world if we can help it. So we just need to get a little bit closer, and now we can attack. Yes, okay, we're fine. You're down to 1, beautiful. Sadly, we lost our Skritter, but we do get him back at the end of this. And is it worth combining the T with the Skritter? I feel like that might work against it. But we don't have any rerolls here. Might as well unlock this mutation slot here, and then if we do get that, then we get a quadruped, which we have seen before. Less movement, but more size. That could help it survive. And it's only less movement by 1, so I think that would be fine, actually. And survive, win after turn 10, but I think this is another thing where we just have to eliminate them, although we don't have the flying option anymore. Ooh, cloaking here. I like that idea. That would be good for our mollusket to go and cover, while our quadruped has all the exploration options. And thankfully, these 2 enemies here are pretty much the basic ones, so we can just sit here. Or, you know, cover a lot of ground because they don't have range. So let's just move 1, and then dismiss you, and now you're not in a good position. How much damage do you do? Oh, only 1 damage? Oh, that's easy, because our little guy can survive now. Might as well go into it. And sadly, this guy's still not in range. Maybe we should have drawn him into range. Oh well, we're still gonna survive this, but now we can retreat a little bit, as you're just right on our tail, rude like that, and you're getting a little bit closer. Oh, I don't think you're close enough. Just barely not. But we can move closer to this guy, so might as well do that while we're waiting for you to get into position. There you are. Now we just have a lot of size for you to go through, but at least we can take out the ranged opponent here, and then you deal extra damage to the big guy. And we still have our cloak available, so that's good news. Deal 2 damage to you, and that just undid it, but oh well. No, I didn't mean to cancel or dismiss. Whatever, 2 damage there, move up, surprise. Bam. And now it's time to pick a mutation. Oh, interesting. Enemy cells can't grow larger unless they gain size max mid-mission, but they can move much further, or they get more size and move less. If they stay small, that means they'll be easier to take out. So I think this is a better one to do. Now let's grab a G mutation, put it here for a bridge job, because I do like their utility, even though the biggest rewarding mission is only a 2v2. What kind of enemies do we have here? More basic ones? Oh, and there's a range max, which sadly the molluscate can't benefit from because it can't get that big, but it actually might be enough range for this guy to be taken out entirely. So that should be an easy mission. Damage 2? Yes, just easy elimination. And then you go down here and over there and up, and we're already really close to this thing, and this guy can't really move in to defend. So that's tragic. Oh, I forgot you got movement. Oh, that complicates things. Well, thankfully you only do 1 damage, I think. You do 2 damage, but our guy can survive that. So if we move over to here, then we'll be ready to meet him. Because you gotta come over here, and then you do an attack, but then we do an attack, and you're done. That kind of surprised me a little bit. I didn't think those things that never move would gain movement. But now, do we mutate the bridge jaw, or do we mutate one of our current things? We should definitely mutate the bridge jaw, I think. What if we give you range? That is something unseen, but you do get mute? And we haven't seen either one of these. All the things so far have a T gene, so why don't we get 2 C genes? Because that also benefits the range max and minimum. So we do that, and we have a Defern. A fern that deafens cells by disabling commands. Cool, so we can stop them from attacking. This might be a good time to go into a survive mission or an elimination mission. How bad is this? Okay, we got more turrets, and oh my gosh, this guy can get everywhere. And these guys can probably attack everywhere too. Not quite everywhere, but they can definitely hit a lot of areas. Thankfully, they only do 2 damage apiece. I think we can do this. Let's put you here because there's a buff damage tile there. Oh, we definitely need that extra life, I think. And then you can go over here. I think you should be able to deafen these things. So we can bring you down here, and now you're buffed for 6 whole damage. And if we move a little bit closer, yes, we can take out the fast one. Oh, good. And then you head over here to pick up an extra life. Very nice. And you're sadly not quite in range here, but you'll be okay. Now you have a big muting range, so that's cool. So we can mute either one of you. I think we should mute maybe... It doesn't really matter, but let's take a look at these guys. Okay, you have more range, so you might be the better one to mute, even though this guy's in danger regardless. So yes, we'll mute you. So that's good news. Or why did he just go down? I thought they only did 2 damage. Oh, did our guy only have 2 size? I didn't notice. Well, at least we can take out this one and then get down here. Is that enough range? Oh, it isn't. But that doesn't matter because we just need to get close enough to hit you. Okay, what is the deal with you? Oh, your size was only 2. I didn't realize that. Should probably read things better and get our act together. Get it? But I guess on this note, should we get a 4th? There are some 4v whatevers, including some 5s, even though we can't even get that many. Oh, commander cells get thorns here in a 3v2, but this is the biggest earning one, so maybe we should get a 4th. We don't really have any tanks anymore, so we should probably start a T here for more tankiness, even though he's kind of minimal right now, and then go into a destroy mission. So we are purely on the attack here. And definitely get more defensive for our Defern here. Maybe you should start back there. Well, let's get over here. You can start over here, I think. Not really sure where to put things, but this is good enough. So I guess you can be a distraction going around that side. You are kind of in a bad spot to begin with, honestly. They're going to meet us first, which is the problem. At least these guys don't have that much range, so if we wait and let them do something, we can probably respond a lot better. But you can go around this side. You'll be fine. Ooh, you can get attacked there. Okay, but at least you can respond. And you're just putting out spikes. You're moving only there. Okay, so that's 1 enemy down. You didn't move nearly as far as I thought you would, but I guess that means our other guy can go around there. And you do have a large mute range, but you can't move very far. Although we probably need more size just to start surviving these next attacks. So let's do this, and you can pick up the extra life. Okay, yep, you went to attack, but now we can take you out, which is good. ultimately this should be a pretty easy victory because I don't even know what you're doing, but it doesn't matter. Wow, we're getting another mutation already? They're all C. Ooh, we could eliminate the C ones. That would be good, I think, because they're already tiny, and then this would nuke their range abilities. And then they get a little bit of size maximum back, but I think nuking their range ability is gonna be the better thing. Ooh, this crit mutation is bleached. We should probably give one of these guys that. Crit 1. That would be really good on our mollusket because crits are like headshots. So let's open up you, put you here, beautiful. And then let's hold on to this T mutation, or T gene. Now this destroys a big one, but there's 6 enemies there. How bad is this? So we have a shrinker, a crawler, which can go very far. Ooh, but they all only have one size still. So this is still going good here. I wasn't sure if mission was like the run or each individual thing. So as long as we can take out this guy here, it actually shouldn't be too bad. And I feel like our mollusket's gonna be the best thing for that. There's their tower they're protecting over there, which has an easy path to it around here, but it's kind of a long trek. So our quadrupeds would actually be good to go there. Defern can go here in the back line. Chubra can go here, sure. I think we can do this. So we just gotta get you down there, target you, easy enough. Now, he can actually be reached by all these things, which is not good. So maybe he actually needs some backup. As good as he can get, basically, because we have very limited movement here. So at least we can do this, and then wait for... Oh, you're going around that way. Okay, that actually makes it easier. You got attacked there, easy enough. You're gonna place down spikes, and then you are attacking you. Okay, thankfully they are not the most coordinated. And then we need more size for that extra damage here, which is easy to do. Might as well take out you, because you can take out you, and then you can take out... Oop, not yet. You can take out you, and then you just enjoy the show. Feels really weird seeing these enemies that are usually very long just chopped down to a single block here. But I like it, and now there's only one enemy left, who is going way around for whatever reason. So this is interesting. Not really sure what you're gonna do next, but we can meet him going that way, I guess. And hopefully you can get close enough. Oh, not quite. Can we mute you? Hey, we can. Even though you're not gonna do anything but move. Oh, good, he's finally... Oh, why'd you stop there? Hold on. There we go. That was drawn out for absolutely no reason. But now we can give you another T cell. So you're an extra lengthy boy. And then I think the next one you get can be something different. And here's another siege that has good rewards. And the enemies are still really simple, but it's just a ridiculous maze to get through this. Might as well devote it to the fast one, which unfortunately you're gonna stop on the spikes, and I don't really care for that, but we need other things moving, so at least you only take 1 damage here, and then everybody else is just stuck. And then of course you're in the front, just putting down spike strips everywhere. Well, at least we can get through here, and you're cloaked for absolutely no reason. And we need to get you out of here because the Pythic here can be just a really good blockade for the tower in the unlikely event they actually reach us. And thankfully there's biomass on the way to make this a little bit worth it. And now our Pythic has a room to expand up here and then block off the tower. Oh, the times that I wish I had fly right now. Okay, but now we're actually at the point where we can meet in the middle, but this guy can actually get pretty far into our territory, but we do need more size here. I think we can sit here. I'm not really sure what he's gonna do, but this will be a good spot here, and then we can defend here, kind of. But we should probably get you moving. At least you'll survive being on the spikes like that. And then there's still more size happening here, which is kind of crazy. But now we finally make contact. Unfortunately, it's not in a great spot. Well, at least we can take out these guys anyway. So you're gonna get shrunk, or you didn't do anything? Okay then, thank you for not... Ooh, probably should have gone off the spikes. Well, we're still alive. And now we get off of the spikes, thankfully. So now we finally make it to the home stretch where this guy's been waiting and not really pressing the initiative. But now he finally reaches us, and thankfully it's just one and done. Oh, goodness. If we could open up both of these slots here, we would be able to get this range maximum gene here for the quadruped, but can we afford that? Sadly, no, but we can hang on to it. Or, you know, we just stick it in storage here. Now, this eliminate mission gives them extra damage, which I don't appreciate because a lot of us are in one-shot range at that point, but we can take the next best thing, which is, whoa, what are you? A gladiator? Oh, And there's also cloaked cells present. Neat. Because this is a 3v2, and who knows where that cloaked one is. So you deal 3 damage, but you also deal 3 damage to yourself, which means that you can one-shot yourself. Does the other guy have that? I am very curious about this. And then what is this one? Buff glue. Sure, that should work. Although, maybe not have you leading the charge. We kinda need the quadrupeds going out the gate first, because you can move further. And there's only 3 of us available, so I think this can work. Or actually, ooh, we should get the Pythic in here because size. If you're doing extra damage, the other guy might do extra damage too. And your armor reduces incoming damage by 1, but you're still in one-shot range because of your own ability. So let's try to get you going up like this, out of the way, and then you can get the glue buff. So your attacks do glue effect, nice, and then you have to wait. Okay, things are moving. Can move 7? Oh, wow. And you are, yep, going over there. Not really sure where that guy's gonna be, which is a concern. But I feel like once he attacks, he's gonna be uncloaked. So let's move you here, and then you can extend the size. Oh, there. Oh, hey, that did it because of the self-damage. And you just did self-damage there, so we survived just because we had one on the back line. That was a risky endeavor, but it paid off. Also showed how squishy our guys are, so now we have to pick yet another mutation. So this is kind of confusing because we already had to see extinction. So if we get this, I might just burn a slot for mutations, which I kind of agree with. Sure, multi-commands hit all in range? I don't have any multi-commands, but I want them though. At least we can do this and then give you the range boost, even though it's taking up everything, but now our guy can hit 2 slots. And let's open up somebody else's thing here. Let's keep improving our Mollusket. So now this one we actually lose after turn 15, but we're starting to get some more complicated enemies too. A throttler. Move max -1. That's not so bad. You do 2 damage. Big ol' sprinter. You can move 10? Wow. But I think we can still do this. Not really using our Deferent here because that's in one-shot range from this guy. But this should work. We move you up here. You're in good position there. But you're moving up there, and then you're taking away move maximum. And then you are gonna do some damage, which is fine. But now you're dead. And now... Oh, you're actually within the range minimum. I see. Well, it's just an easy thing of moving back and then boom, win. These missions are going really well. We're at mission 11 out of 15. So can we give our quadrupeds a new thing? We definitely can, or we buy the thing for the mollusket. What if we give it a little bit of everything? That might become like an ultimate life form kind of thing. Sure, let's give it a new thing. A cross station. Now we have our act together. Attacks with an awkward X-shape command that deals extra damage. Its range is deceptively far-reaching. Sweet. Range is 2 to 5. Wow. And it has the crit thing. I like it. Let's open up this for you. And oh, I really wish we had a G available right now, but we need another mission first. So another siege? We have a Strangler here, which is supposed to be a long boy. Oh, I feel bad for these enemies almost. And the cross station's gonna have a real good time here. At least I hope so. Maybe we should have put him up here. Oh well, we'll move you up here like this. And then you can move pretty far, surprisingly. Actually, that's thanks to the coffee. Let's just move you up this way too. I like the pattern though on the tiles. You go down here, you go be defensive. Kind of like how they're being defensive right now. So I want you to go across the top and start attacking them. So then our crustacean here, or cross station here, is almost within range to hit the tower things. Just needs a little more movement. And then you are not gonna survive crossing this at all. So I guess these two can just sit here pretty. And you can thankfully cross safely, even though you're in one-shot range off of that, but they can't move that far, I don't think. Ooh, they actually can. So we should have you go down here, and you can hit this tower, so might as well. And then you are right in position to attack the tower here and finish it off. Very nice. And thankfully the tile that it was on is stable. Now, are they gonna be a little more offensive if things are threatening to go down? I'm not sure, but at least we're in a good position to attack this tower, so might as well. Even though you are no longer in a good spot. So maybe you move through and take out the enemies while you finish off the tower here. Very nice. Now we have to make sure you survive okay. So to that effect, let's move you up here. You'll take a lot of damage from spikes, but at least you'll survive. and they can't reach you anymore, even though they're not really going attack mode. So now it should be easy pickings on this last tower here, or the enemies. And do you still get the thing? Okay, you no longer have the thing for range equals size mean more damage. You just have more damage in general. Okay, now you're being attacking, which is a little bit odd for our crustacean because of the X pattern, but ooh, you're actually too close here, too. That's a bit of a problem. I mean, at least you can survive this and then take out the enemy there. And you actually, let's see, if we move you up here, and you actually have decent range. If we move you up here and attack, there's the enemy. Nice. Oh, you have a thing for arcing commands over walls. I do like that idea, but we won't be able to afford if we do this. I really wish we had a reroll. We can definitely hold on to this one because I like giving our crustacean that, getting the ultimate life form here, but we definitely need more biomass. And we are almost out of all the missions here. How is this defend mission? Ooh, lots of ice. And a lot of enemies too. They are really gonna be sliding around in a spiral pattern here, which is interesting to say the least. I actually don't think we'll be able to hit them until they get all the way around to here, unless we block them. The blocking actually could work here. Let's get a Pythic here, and then a crustacean here, and then I don't even know what the rest of these do. So we start, you need to be a defensive wall like this. So that works good there, and then you can set up down here. Oh wait, your X pattern. You don't need to move that far. You can just be here, and then attack right down there. So we can control this, and then you, not really sure what you should do. You can move up here, I guess, and then you just down here in the middle. Okay, and then let's see how they do here. They really can get all the way around there, attacking you, which kind of opens up the door to let them through. Oh, you're blocked. Oh, you're not blocked anymore. But now you're up there, and then the other guys are blocked. So at least it's a staggered initiative, and then you just reset your wall, I guess. Now you move up here, range, you, yes! And I guess you could go up and block this guy here, because you do 2 damage, so you can survive. And you, I guess, can pick up the bleaching thing there. Oh, this is actually a pretty good spot, just in case they have more enemies right here than we can take out. So yep, you move up there. Oh, I didn't realize you were right there. And you just took out the weak link. Well, at least you can't place spikes on ice tiles. And you are just removing move range. So that's cool. You get down here, take him out. There we go. And then you just pick him off. And the rest of the enemies really can't do anything. Oh, we just unlocked an ice tile gadget because cells slid over 300 tiles, including these guys. Neat. Now our Pythic cannot move anymore, but thankfully he doesn't need to, except he can't attack, which is a little unfortunate. Maybe we should have kept his head down here. Oh well, at least this guy can take him out. And then you, I guess, can be here because nothing else is happening. They just do a little dance so they can reduce movement speed more, but it doesn't matter. Oh, we actually might have complicated things here. I'm not sure you're gonna approach, are you? Let's go one more turn, see what he does. Nope, he just is happy in his own little corner up there. Okay, so unfortunately we have to do things to our teammates. I'll just pick up that, and then we need to get rid of the Pythic because he's in the way. Oh, this is awkward. At least he's not dead. And then, ooh, the crustacean is actually not the pick here. We need the other guy to go through. What's he gonna do when he runs out of tiles? He's not being wounded by his tiles either, which is kind of annoying. But at least now he can get through. So now what is he gonna do? Just dismiss all the time? At least now we can get up there, but it's not gonna be ideal. At least we're only on 1 spike tile. Oh, really? Really? Now you decide to come through? You really just did that, huh? Well, at least this guy can catch up to you and damage you here? Yes. Oh, that was annoying. Bro really had to prank me like that. But now our crustacean can arc commands over walls. And there is a passive for cells with arc too, but ooh, it actually is kind of better than this, but the crustacean already has a problem with close enemies, so we don't need that. Okay, now this is a survive mission and we win after turn 10. Abyss cells move 1 cell further. How bad are they? What are you? A slower, a nibbler, another nibbler. You're the only real damage dealer, so that's fine, I guess. Especially if we get our crustacean down here, or the Deferin could be there, but all you do is mute. You don't have attacks. But it would need to be, let's see, 1, 2, 3. So you can attack, but you can also go right up there. I think it actually would be ideal to have a Deferin here because you can just mute attacks. And then you up here, you over here, sure. And then you over here. This should work. Now we need you to, oh, you do have more movement. But if we have you like this, then you should be safe and you can still mute this guy so you can survive. And even if he ends up here, it's just muting all day. Oh, I didn't realize a quadruped had a damage boost. +1 if move equals size. So if it only moves once, I think that's what that means. But either way, we kind of need things to be a little bit differently here, and you can just, I guess, wait. And you just broke a brittle tile because you're rude like that. But thankfully you can't attack. Oh, and that guy stopped on the spike tile. Oh, that's unfortunate. You just killed your buddy. Oh, so if this guy doesn't move at all, then he does more. I keep forgetting the coffee gives us more movement in the first turn here. But at least you can get muted again. And then you, this is a little bit of an awkward situation you're in. Maybe we can move you down to the other thing, but it's gonna be hard for you to get down there from here. So if we do this and then this, now you're down there. And now you can just do whatever. Oh, he's actually going the other way. Thankfully, he still can attack. And thankfully, we don't have to move you to attack you. Now the crustacean is, oh, he actually can attack here. I thought he wasn't able to. Ah, well, that's a win. Mission 14. I feel like there's gonna be one more mutation after this, but sadly, we're not getting the G mutation for our crustacean. Well, we do have one more mission, so we can open this up now, hopefully get a G. And if not, then we'll have a C on the side. Abyss cells get thorns. I don't like this idea. Well, let's just take the elimination one because there's only one damage dealer here. That's good. Oh, there's a reroll up there. I need it. I'm probably gonna need it for this next shop here. But let's see, you can move up that far. So if we have you stop here, then you're in a good position to respond. And you can move this far down here, so it doesn't really matter because you don't do that much damage. And then everything else works good. So you're going up and, oh, you're actually not able to attack there. And now you're covering the reroll, which is annoying. But at least we can take out you down here, and then you can come right here, attack you, clear that up. You can just be intimidating because I'm not sure what this guy's gonna do now. Oh, thank you for not covering the reroll. So we get it, and we can take you out. Very nice. Oh, there actually isn't another mutation to worry about. I feel like we're not gonna have enough to buy a G mutation regardless, so that's unfortunate, but at least we can give you another C mutation. Or, oh, I forgot we opened up one here. 2 crustaceans? Crustacean Nation? The last mission. A 6v6? Or we go into an all-out siege, which is worth more, but they all get the same amount of research, so I feel like this is the end of the run regardless. How bad is a survive? It actually doesn't seem bad at all. Bruiser can hit pretty far, but only has a size of 1, and then the rest is kind of easy to deal with. There's a radiation buff here too. So sure, let's just go into that. Have crustaceans on these sides. This should be easy enough. And can you reach down there? Ooh, you can. Deals damage 1 and spreads to adjacent cells. I like this idea. Or are you getting radiated now 2? I think this is a good thing. It's called a buff, so we dismiss. Okay, you're not taking damage. Whoa, so the radiation does spread. Oh, but they actually do take damage at the end of the turn. Okay, that's actually not a good thing at all. Why is it called a buff if it does that? Are they just radiated permanently now? Okay, it looks like it leaves if we leave the tile, but now the Pythic is damaged permanently. Also, you're not in a good spot to do things there. Oh, still not here. Trying to get in a good spot to take out one enemy, but I don't think we can. And I don't want our crustacean to be jumped. Let's move this one first, I think. So we can take out you, which is good. And then can we mute another one of these? Oh, we can't. But that's fine. I guess at least we can survive this and be fine there. This is about as good as we can get, although we can glue a cell. Let's glue one of the damaged ones. Sure, just use that ability. And then you are radiated, so I guess sit still, just so you don't spread it. I think that should work well enough. It'd be kind of funny to have the Pythic spread to all the different things and radiate all of them, because then they would all just die from radiation poisoning. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Why do I keep hitting the dismiss? Now our crustacean is surrounded. At least they can take out you. Ooh, they actually could spread the radiation around. Yes, now the enemies are radiated. They have to get close enough to hit us anyway, so this actually might be a good thing. All of our guys have enough power to survive, so you do that, and then at the end of the turn, they should all die from radiation poisoning. There's radiation there. We lose a little bit of crab. Radiation there, we lose a crab, but they all die from radiation. Yes! I was not expecting radiation to be a good thing, but it paid off. Some of them died, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. And okay, we have a boss now. Oh, great. Defeat bosses to obtain their genetic sample. So we defeat them to gain different genes. And there's a G. Oh, we can actually upgrade you fully. Need it, need it. A rain bomb. Aw, that's adorable. A happy-go-lucky bomb ready to unleash rainbow death. This little guy takes out everything in range with a damage 4 explosion, including itself. This explosion won't occur if a cell damages and eliminates it. Pretty wild. Okay then. And oh my gosh, it has arcing too. So the explosion goes over walls. So let's see what a boss is like. Select boss cells to see boss info. Oh, there's actually a lot of cells here. I thought it was just gonna be one. The boss info is there everywhere. Wow, okay. And they actually cheat the rules here because they actually get size. Ooh, this is okay. That's tricky. What's the... Oh, you have thorns, so you're gonna be annoying to deal with. But there's only 3 of them, and there are still spikes everywhere, including kill tiles. Why are those there? At least they only deal 1 damage. And then there's a grimy glutton, which has a glue sample. Oh, that's it? Glued cells take damage 1 at turn start. Grows with no size limit instead of moving? So we have to like gang up on this guy. Although that actually might be the easiest one. But having a fly mutation would be so good, but these guys are dangerous. I feel like the rain bomb is gonna be really good against the glutton as well. So this actually might be the best option for us. And if we mute him, maybe he won't grow. There's an idea. So let's do this. Okay, have to be really careful with you though. At least you can move really far. And yeah, you hit all of that, but not right next to you. Interesting. I kind of want to see what happens if you pick up poison. Okay, your attacks do poison. Neat. Move you through here, cool, and then you down here, cool, and then you. Oh yeah, you do grow. I thought you didn't move. Oh, the move max went up. So that makes that even more annoying to deal with. At least we can do, oh, we can't do poison anymore. And we got a umbrella perk for dismissing cells, neat. We're getting pretty close to the boss for a damage 4 explosion, but I kind of want that to be a last hurrah. And you're still moving with no size limit. Do you even do damage? You don't, but we can probably mute you to keep, oh my gosh, 272 size maximum. Goodness, is that how many tiles are here? At least we're in range to do damage here. So does that just damage all the tiles? Or will it damage the big guy too for each tile? I hope it's damaging for each tile. So we're really sending him into the heart of it, especially because he can't do damage. Hopefully this pays off. Oh, what? Oh, I forgot they take damage on glue. Oh, that's annoying. Well, now we gotta do this the old-fashioned way. I really wanted to see that explosion. I suppose we could restart the mission. Yeah, let's do that. I promise I won't forget that again. And we can glue him as well. Maybe we should do that so he stops moving. But we're gonna have to get over there first and be very close when we do. Glued cells take damage at turn start. Okay, so as long as we reach there first, we can still damage him. Just have to be careful about how far he can move, so let's move everybody else first. Spoiler alert, that didn't go so well. And I also forgot that this guy had the crit, which he doesn't need anymore. So we can move this down here to just clear the bomb of things, give it more range, which is a good thing. And then the other cross station can get the arcane and crit. That should work better, but the glutton is not the way to go. Maybe the trio would be okay. Even though they do move pretty far, they only do 1 damage. And we have enough sizable things that this should be okay. Okay, so they can all get within range of this one here. So that'd be a good spot for a bomb to end up. And then just hopefully get things out of the way before he blows up. We may have used a couple of lives to figure out the glutton wasn't worth it. So yes, thankfully you can move here well enough and we'll just sit you there real pretty. How much range do you have? You have a lot of range actually. If we, hold on, you actually still have quite a few tiles of movement. If we do this, oh, what? No way, we can hit all of them right now? Oh, this is way better. That range bonus really came in clutch here. Do it, explosion. Do the explosion, die, yes. Wow, okay. Eliminate 3 abyss cells with a single command use of a multi-command. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. I really wish I did that initially. First run complete, and we've unlocked virus depth 2, or try a new heart mode. What does that do? We'll need all 12 samples to cure each abyss virus strain. Okay, the abyss is eternal. What's going on here now? Okay, so there's the heart mode. Size equals health, cells start at full health, don't grow in moving, and health max ×2. Interesting. So instead of growing, it's like a normal HP system. And we've got a new commander? Ooh, an overlord. All slots come pre-opened and you get rerolls and banishes? Oh, that would be amazing. And there's a lot of unspent research, including we could get a cursor, but there's also other commanders that we can get and gadgets and perks, including a cordyceps. Your first command on an abyss cell head makes them an ally instead. Oh, cool. But there's other things that we can get in the buffs, like more chip slots. I do like that idea. And you know what? This cordyceps commander actually sounds like a lot of fun. Research more buffs first? What do you mean? Oh, fine. We'll get some starting rerolls because I missed those. And then more mission biomass and more cheaper prices. Is that enough for you? I can't even afford this now. Well, that still went really well at the end there. And I would definitely like to try out some more combinations. So if you guys want to see more from Cell Command, then be sure to let me know. Thank you very much for watching, and sub to Intern.